Let's talk about credit card protection, credit card identity theft. I want to give you a couple of tips, things that you should think about. First of all, you should never leave your home with your credit cards in your wallet unless you've got a copy of every credit card that you keep in a file somewhere in your home or somewhere in your office or somewhere that's accessible. So what I'm suggesting that you do is this. I'm suggesting that next time you have some spare time, and I mean soon, take all your credit cards out of your wallet and write down, either on a computer or write down on a sheet of paper, the name of the credit card, the account number, and the phone number on the back where you would contact them if your credit card is lost or stolen. You should do this for everything you carry in your wallet. Your driver's license, the same thing. Take that driver's license and write down on a sheet of paper or type it onto a computer file the account number, your driver's ID number, and anything else who you would contact if that driver's license were lost. If you do this, and if someday in the next week, year, or 10 years, and update this document every time you change something in your wallet, but if you do this, I promise you that you will save yourself hours and hours of grief in the eventuality that your credit cards are lost or stolen. And I would not be as concerned as some people are about having this sheet of paper with these files somewhere and so forth. It is much more likely that your credit cards, your wallet, is stolen or lost and running into problems as a result of that than any problems you would ever encounter by having them somewhere. I also tell people, and I tell this to clients constantly, if you travel, if you have a passport, make a copy of that passport. Matter of fact, make several copies of that passport. Keep one at home in a file that if you're overseas and your passport is lost, you can call somebody and they can open that file and fax a copy of that passport to wherever you are. And also make a copy of that passport. And if you travel, when you travel, store the copy of the passport somewhere else in your suitcase or on your person or somewhere other than with the passport itself. So that if your passport is ever lost, and by the way, if you ever lose your passport and you're overseas, you got a tough time getting back into your country and getting out of the country where you're stuck. But if you've got a copy of your passport, you can go to a U.S. embassy, they'll see the copy. With the copy, you should be able to get a temporary exit document that will allow you to get out of that country and get back into the United States. If they decide to replace the passport in the country that you're located, a copy of your passport, a Xerox copy of that passport, will certainly help you and shorten by hours to days the amount of time it takes you to exit out of the country. So these are a few tips that we've learned over the years as a result of our own difficulties, and good luck to you. And please use our tips.